What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Curtain to Curtain. My name is Phoenix Clouden.
I am Lazuli.
We are up early and not really feeling it. Yes, but we are here because we have to talk about these two shows. We are in the L's, and the L's are Ellen.
That they are.
You know what's funny? So, like, I feel like on our show we've had some interesting pairings. I guess you know what I'm saying throughout. But one thing I've found is like some of our shows do kind of at least, you know, even if it's small, they have like something in common, right? They miraculously they just happen to have something in common.
Yeah.
This is the first episode where I can say, nah. like we are dealing with two shows on the complete opposite spectrum. Today we are talking Legally Blonde and Les Miserables.
I mean, I guess you could say that like the similarity is the fact that like they both tangentially relate to like government systems because like Les Mis has talks about revolution and Legally Blonde. Yeah, like it's a stretch. It's a stretch.
Yeah. Sorry. Like the closest thing has been like you could be like they both have scenes in the courtroom. Like there you go. But yeah, so these were two very interesting shows. I was passingly familiar with one. I was kind of passingly familiar with both. I know Legally Blonde more as a movie than I did a musical, and I've actually physically seen Les Mis on stage. So that so we'll talk about that later. Let's start with Legally Blonde. So I saw this movie like first time ever, I think in like 2020, 2021, somewhere around there.
Oh, okay, so we're both new to Legally Blonde.
Yeah.
I haven't seen okay, so the way that I grew up, I missed out on a lot of the like classic movies that a lot of other people have seen.
Yeah.
So Legally Blonde was one of them. So I didn't see Legally Blonde until I had to watch it for this. I knew Legally Blonde, obviously.
Yeah, right.
Somebody on Twitter posted the courtroom scene where she like, you know, is like, "Your perm. That doesn't make sense. You have a perm. You took a shower." Like, so like I thought I knew the plot.
Right.
And I watched it. And I was like, "Oh, this is all for a man."
Yeah.
Until it's not for a man. Got it. Yeah. I don't know why I'm surprised.
it's funny to me because I was like, when I finally did see it, I was like, okay, like I kind of like this plot where it's like she fights to get into Harvard because her boyfriend is there, and that's really her main objective. And then as she's there, she like falls in love with law and actually finds herself and finds something outside of him to want. And I was like, I actually really like that's a dope concept. I was like, my only issue with the movie is I feel like it's a little too bubblegum pop. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but like, it's Elle Woods. What do you expect, though?
Yeah, but I'm like because the plot is really, really good. It's like a really progressive kind of story, and I was just like, oh, it's a shame that like you know kind of ends on like a.
That's fair.
Like a little.
It is an early 2000s movie. Like that's just kind of how they go.
Yeah.
I will say, and I told my friends this, I did not know Jennifer Coolidge was in this movie. So that was a jump scare, having not seen her in anything. The only thing I don't know Jennifer Coolidge outside of like the haha, oh yeah, I need a hot dog. Like memes and stuff. And then like obviously because to date to date when we're filming this. Like the new Minecraft trailer came out, like movie
Oh,
trailer
she's in
came
it?
out. Yeah, there's a Minecraft movie. And Jennifer Coolidge is in it, and
Oh, wow.
she gets together with a villager.
Funny to me because I'm like, I haven't seen The White Lotus, but
Nope.
um, like Jennifer Coolidge, I think is got to be one of the only actors who's like been pigeonholed in a certain type of role and just riding that shit and
Oh yeah,
happy
yeah,
as hell to ride that shit, like
yeah,
loving it. And I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like,
So yeah,
gotta give her props. Like,
exactly. So I was like, you know what? All right, that's a jump scare, but like she actually like she's not as unbearable as I thought she'd be to see on screen. So that was nice. But yeah, this
I need
musical,
a hot
this. Oh yeah, I need a hot dog.
dog. Oh god, I'm sorry. She's great. She's really
She's
funny.
yeah. But yeah, this musical. Listen, my feelings on this musical when I told my friends is I am neutral on this.
Okay.
I'm very neutral feeling on it. It is
All right.
simply a musical that exists in my mind. I don't
Is
think I don't
is
think it's necessarily bad. I think it does what it needs to do. I think it misses some points from the movie, but like whatever. But like otherwise, like I don't think it's egregious. I
right.
don't think that like it is a sin that shouldn't exist or anything like that. And with what the actors and actresses were given, like they did a good job. They did
Oh
a
yeah.
good job based on what they were given.
Isn't my name up on that list? Does someone know that I exist? Is this a mistake? Am I even awake? Pinch me now to make sure. Yes, that's my name in black and white. Baby, I'm doing something right. Wow, I feel so much better than before.
So like I
So
can't blame them
I
for
guess
how meh I feel about this.
right. So I guess MTV did like a pro shot of it.
Yes.
Um
Yes.
and I watched that.
Same.
And like I have the same feeling about the musical that I have about the movie. Like
Yeah.
strong
Fair.
premise, well
Fair.
executed. It just it's
It
it's
falls
like
flat. Yeah.
yeah, no, it's not even that it falls flat. It's just like it it takes that really strong premise and like just it doesn't do enough in my book. It doesn't do
That's
enough.
fair. I
So
feel
like
it. Yeah.
yeah, like the idea of this girl, fighting her way to Harvard to, try to reconnect with her boyfriend, ending up, finding her own place and finding, her own passion and essentially finding herself outside of him. Like I love that story.
Mm-hmm.
But like then there's like, oh, she's kind of a fashionista. That's really her expertise, and like she's kind of flighty and ditzy, what I'm saying, kind of thing like that. And it's like basically she knows fashion and she knows law. And like you said, this is the early 2000s. So like that pitch, if somebody had walked in to my, you know, movie studio,
MGM or whatever,
right,
yeah.
and
During that
pitched
time.
right, and pitched, hey, I got this story about a girl. She's kind of a ditz. She's a big fashionista. Her boyfriend leaves her and goes to Harvard, so she fights her way to Harvard. And she ends up learning about law and fashion, putting it together to become a successful lawyer. I'd have been like, we're making this tomorrow. What?
Exactly. Like, yeah,
Please.
yeah.
But like, yeah, it just like the bubblegum pop of it all really kind of just like,
So
just can't get
we're
past.
learning that Phoenix is not like bubblegum pop.
Like, I mean, like some can be fine, but like
I think that
I think this one has too much of it. Like
that's fair. That's fair. I think that the point, at least for the movie, for the bubblegum pop, is to serve as kind of sort of a juxtaposition to the vibes of Harvard law. It's a very serious, all black, or
right,
like, neutral tones type of deal. And then there's Elle, who's like, "Hi guys, what's up? How's it going? I'm so excited to learn law." You know, like it's
Yeah.
supposed. That's the point. But
Yeah.
I see how in this musical it gets very grating, though.
Yes.
I can't agree with that. Like, it's still fun. I still enjoyed the musical. Like I said, I feel neutral on this
Right.
and everything. I like it, or I guess saying I like it doesn't mean I feel neutral about it. I like it, but like, am I gonna come back to it? Not really. It's not the music. It's not the type of music that I personally like.
Yeah.
But it's still good. Like,
Yeah.
it does its purpose and everything. I will say though, I think there's too many dance breaks in this. Which is such, or like ensemble numbers. Like, as I was watching, I was like, there's so many ensemble numbers in here.
Well, you know what? I think I appreciated that because I'm like, the past couple of shows that like,
that's fair. Haven't had
probably
many.
not since like Book of Mormon have there been like, you know, big dance numbers, big dance.
Oh yeah, no, I love a good ensemble number. But as I was like going through it, I was like, wait, again? There's more? Like,
yeah, there is,
which
like,
is weird.
Yeah.
This is weird because I love me a good ensemble number. Most of the musicals that I like are like full of ensemble numbers, but I think I was just kind of like, why are we making these?
Because I feel like
points?
they make the point kind of relatively soon, and then it's like,
yeah, and then they just
dance break, and then you're like, all right, cool,
okay,
like, we gonna get back to the story, and they're like, they probably like play like 2 lines, and then they're like, let's do it again, and you're like, wait, all right.
I was like, wait, again.
Yeah.
But yeah,
and that's like especially like in the first act, like that's
oh
like
my gosh, yeah,
dominant part of the story.
But yeah, Annalie Ashford, I don't know the other actors. Yeah.
Chris something. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember
anything. I like him. He is a really talented performer, but and I mean this with as much kindness as I can try to muster. Christian Borle, that's his name.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I just looked at it, but I wasn't sure if that was him.
Yeah. He's a great performer. He's a good singer. I don't know if this was like very early in his career, but I feel like his voice wasn't strong enough for the songs that they had him singing.
Yeah.
I grew up in the Roxbury slums with my mom and a series of bums, guys who showed me all the ways a man can fail. I got through law school by busting my ass, worked 2 jobs in addition to class, so forgive me for not weeping at your tail.
And like, it's crazy because I know I've seen him perform later in his career, and I know like he's gotten way better.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was. I was like, I don't know if he's there yet. I don't know if I'd have cast him in this one. So like, I think, especially up against Annalie Ashford, like who's a powerhouse. Like, yeah, you gotta sort of be on her level. So like, that's the only thing about it. But I've seen him, like I said, I've seen him in later stuff. He was on the show that I hate with a passion, called Smash. Like he was fine. The music, like I said, the music on that show was fantastic. The show itself is a travesty against God. And anyone who's ever done theater, it is a lie and 2 more lies put together. But yeah, like he's good in that. His vocals are really good in that, really strong. But like, yeah, here it was just like, okay, he's young.
Yeah, I think that was part of it was just that outside of Anna Lee, like all of the actors kind of sort of were in
Yeah.
comparison. They still did a good job, but like they weren't serving cunt like Miss Anna Lee was. You know?
I understand. Yeah.
Yeah. They weren't pulling the way that the Anna Lee was.
Yeah, you could argue Anna Lee was like, her back is broken.
Yeah.
From carrying this long. Like,
and that's no offense to the actors. Like I said, I think part of it is just that they were working with what they got.
yeah.
And I think probably the writers behind it were kind of like, when it came to all of the other like roles in this musical, they were like, we gotta make sure we have Elle right. Everybody
Right.
else,
Everybody else will get there.
That
but
that was a lesbian, perfect, cool. That was the main rival of Elle, perfect, cool. Like, make sure you have your shtick down, but like,
yeah.
anything else to like make you
Yeah.
free ball. Y'all do whatever y'all want, you know. But yeah, this was a fun time. I like the movie. I think this musical's fun. I think it's enjoyable. I think it's a little goofy, silly, but you know what?
Yeah, like I'm not
some goofy, silly stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not opposed to a goofy, silly musical. You know what I'm saying? We
just talked about Kinky Boots.
Joseph and the Americans
and Technicolor Dreamcoat. Yeah.
So silly is not entirely against our nature.
But yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, I feel the same way about this that I do about the movie, and it's just that, like, the one thing I wish they did here that they, obviously didn't do in the movie is just take that plot a little bit more seriously. Like, I'm all for Elle being like the fish out of water story of her being, bubblegum and pink and you know what I'm saying, with the cute chihuahua and the backpack or whatever, like
Buster.
Right, you know what I'm saying? In comparison to everybody being these like hardcore law students, like I'm okay with that, but like at some point I would have liked the music to change. That's what I would have preferred.
Yeah, like the music doesn't really ever change
at all.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Even during like the big power solos and stuff, it's still kind of sort of like,
yeah,
it still does it. I think the only song that does it is the song when Elle's like leaving. I think it's the only song that like really changes the tone. But outside of that, you know.
And that's the thing. I was like, it's like I would have liked like at a certain point just to be like, let's leave the bubblegum pump, like it being dominant in the first half, completely understandable.
Oh yeah, it makes sense. That's the entire point of the first act and everything. Exactly. But like, I
feel like
some tone change in the second act would have helped a lot. I think
would have helped a great deal in just doing sort of just a different style of music. Like, and then you could have brought the bubblegum pop back. You know what I'm saying? But
like the song, what is it? Oh my god, like He's Gay. Like, I was confused at it by first. Right. I was like, why would they make this out of all moments during the courtroom a song when literally 5 minutes later they do the perm scene? And I feel like that would have made a lot more sense to be a song. But like, whatever, this is fun and silly. Like, I get it. But like, like, they could have had some like fun, good moments where like it's a nice, good tone change, like when like Elle and Vivian, when they're complaining about the fucking teacher, the professor, like that's a great song where that they could have like, had it be like a bit of a darker tone.
Yeah.
Or whatever, and like I said, the song with like Elle leaving, obviously that song kind of changes tone, but not really, because then at the end, it goes back to the bubblegum pop. And everything, because they kind of sort of change around how they do that scene, because in that scene, she just kind of sort of is like leaving, and then
Mhm.
you know, they are like, oh shit, Elle's no longer on the case. We have to go find her. But in the musical, she goes to Paulette to say goodbye, and then Paulette's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And then she stays, which which is a scene change that I don't know how I like. I kind of like the idea of like, you know, her boy toy and Vivian chasing after her, you know, but like
Yeah.
whatever, creative liberty. Um, but yeah, no, tone change definitely would have helped in the second act a lot.
Yeah, like even if it was like, because what is this? It's only 18 songs, so like even if Jesus, wow, it's only 18 songs.
Yeah, it's not a lot of music.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
God, that's a CD. Like, oh my God. Okay,
yeah.
well, yeah, all right. So maybe like 5, like yeah, just 5 or like 5 songs in there that are like just a little bit different from the rest.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that would have given it a little joie de vivre.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah.
All right,
Top 5.
top 5. What do you got?
Oh boy. Okay. Chip on My Shoulder. That's
Oh,
another song that I think could have also benefited from a tone change, but I still
absolutely.
like it as it is. Whipped into Shape is a good
Yeah.
one. The opener
Siri.
Opener's solid. Oh my god, guys, you guys. Yeah, I like the opener. I didn't like it at first because I was like, oh my god, too many high pitched voices. I'm overwhelmed. But I think it's fun.
Yeah.
I think it's fun. What was it? That's 3, 2, 2. No, 3, 3.
2. I don't know.
Whatever. Anyways, the Harvard Variations.
Okay.
Good song right there. Like that. Once again, I think another song that could have benefited from the tone change. Whichever song it is that is the gay song, which isn't, it seemed like on the cast recording, which is really weird. Unless I'm really bad at looking.
I think it's Bend and Snap. I think it is Bend and Snap.
Is it Bend and Snap? I don't think so, because that's the one where they're doing the Bend and the Snap.
Yeah, maybe not.
No.
Maybe
that is a good song,
right
though.
there?
I do like Bend and Snap. Maybe it is there right there.
Yeah, I think it's there right there.
Whatever is the song where they're like, oh my god, he's gay. Or like, gay or European. That's what it is.
Gay
that song. That song. That's a fun song. And Bug was very much texting me and was like, let me know when you get to that song. Because it's Bug's favorite song
Nice.
on it. But yeah, that's my top 5. If that was a top 5.
Yeah. I'm sort of right there with you. They're right there. I think that works. If that's the
song, yeah.
Yeah.
If it's not, then whatever the song, the gay European song is.
I'm with you with oh my god, you guys. I think that's a great opener. I really love What You Want. I think that's a banger of a song. I love the that's one of those songs where you're like, oh my god, how long is this dance break? But
yeah,
but I dug that. I thought that was really fun. Bend and Snap, I do love. I do like Bend and Snap.
That's fair.
And
that was 3.
Honestly, that might be it for me.
That's fair.
like, yeah, like nothing against anybody, but like because there's not a tone change, a lot of the songs really sound similar to me. So it's like
that's part of the reason I was struggling, was I was just trying to remember what the song sounded like.
Yeah. So it's a little hard to distinguish them, but yeah, that's it for me. My main takeaway is Annalie Ashford is fire.
She is that girl.
Yeah, she's fire. She killed that role completely. and I don't know if she's been in anything. I'm sure she's been in stuff since.
Probably.
We'll have to
Yeah.
check, but yeah, banger, banger of a performance. She killed it. Yeah, but that's my takeaway. What's your final grade for Legally Blonde?
My grade is going to be a B-.
Okay, that's
Very, like I said, very neutral, average. Like I have no strong feelings about this musical.
not bad. Right. I'm same, but I'm gonna go a little lower. I'm gonna probably go like C plus.
That's fair.
Yeah, like didn't hate it. You know what I'm saying? Just didn't love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing. But I thought it was great. It was cute, you know. And I think, oh no, I think we've been getting her name wrong this whole time.
Oh no!
Yeah.
So sorry.
I think it was Laura Bell Bundy was actually played Elle.
Oh no!
So sorry.
So sorry. I literally am listening to it, and the only I keep seeing Annalie Ashford's name showing up, so I assumed that she was Elle.
Yeah.
So sorry.
Cool. Yeah. So sorry. I just looked that up. I was like, oh my goodness. That's gonna be embarrassing later. Yeah, so sorry. It is Laura Bell Bundy.
My bad. Sorry,
our
Laura.
apologies. Who
is Annalie Ashford?
Yeah, that was Margot. This is random.
one of the Greek chorus girlies. Okay.
Yeah, so sorry. Oh my god. We keep a lot of praise onto Annalie Ashford. I'm so sorry.
So sorry.
Laura Bell Bundy, you killed it. You were fantastic. Yes. So sorry about that. Yes. Laura Bell Bundy, who played Elle Woods, so that we clarify that.
Yes, great bad. Job. Our bad.
Great job. Gonna have to do some tinkering in the edit on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, would you say? Oh yeah, so B.
Yeah.
You said
B-.
B minus. And C plus for me for Legally Blonde. Good show, and again, Laura Bell Bundy, great job. All right, let's move on.
Moving on.
And move back centuries.
way back.
As we discuss Les Misérables.
It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart is the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start and tomorrow will die. One more day. One day.
I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce
Les Misérables.
Yeah, Les Mis. So
Misérables.
This one, literally since we started this show, this has been one where I've been dreading.
You've been dreading it. You've been dreading Les Mis, and I've been scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Les Mis is a musical that I have distinct feelings about. Distinct. So yeah.
I know nothing about it.
Okay.
Or I did. I mean, obviously I knew of it because it's obviously in the cultural zeitgeist and all that fun jazz. But I had never seen it, which surprised one of my friends because we were in a music theory class together in freshman year. So she was like, "How have you not seen this? Our teacher played this constantly." And I was like, you forget that I missed like half of music theory because I was sick for like half of freshman year. Like, so no, I don't remember watching this in music theory. Luckily though, because I almost watched the movie. However, on the day that I was watching this, I had called one of my other friends who was like actually a theater kid.
Mhm.
And I told them, I was like, hey, I'm about to watch Les Mis. And they were like, are you about to watch the movie? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, don't do that. And I was like, oh, okay, understood. Don't watch the movie.
Yeah.
And they explained to me that the movie is not an accurate representation of the musical. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, they take
Got it.
some lay liberties.
Yeah. I mean, I get it because they did get Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
They did give Hugh Jackman to play Valjean, and I'm sure he probably on stage played a really good Valjean because like it's fucking Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, dude.
I know that like he's Wolverine, but like he's a Broadway man at heart.
He's a Broadway man.
He is a little theater kid like the rest of us.
Theater kid in all of us. You understand?
Yeah.
Like
So,
he is that guy. Like
yeah.
he literally is what Troy Bolton would have been if he grew up.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
100%.
He is grown up Troy Bolton.
Grown up Troy Bolton.
Which is ironic because Troy Bolton also was like in a musical. Because he was in The Greatest Showman.
Exactly. It's perfect. It's
so
perfect.
Very funny. I think Hugh Jackman also was in Greatest Showman too. That's funny.
Yeah. And I hope I'm just putting it out
That's
there
funny.
that if they do decide to go with a new Wolverine in the MCU, that they pick Zac Efron. That would be hilarious.
that would be so funny. But yeah, so I went into this musical knowing nothing other than the fact that it was about the French Revolution.
Mm-hmm.
That is all I knew. So going into it, I was like, oh, okay, this is fun. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like my experience with this was I worked at Playhouse Square a while back, and Les Mis was touring. So, you know, and because I worked concession, so like after intermission, you can go in and watch the show. like you don't need no ticket. You work there. You can just walk in, stand in the back, watch the show. So I did that, but because I was coming in after intermission, I didn't understand a word of what was going on. So I'm like, all right, let me
that's
just.
so funny. You just
let me just peace out of here. Yeah,
you're coming. That's so funny.
Yeah. So.
Oh my god! They're coming in and they're like fight. They got the whole stage set up for the for the barricade and everything, and they're talking about all these characters and everybody's dying.
Not a
That's
clue.
so funny.
Yeah. So like, so I think it was last year. It was touring again. Okay. So I'm like, okay, I got the tickets. I'm gonna go see Les Mis. Finally, get to see the whole story. And I can tell you confidently, coming out of it, having seen the whole thing, I was still like, I have no idea what's going on. I was like, okay, like I know there was some songs, there was a revolution, a bunch of people died, and that's I was like, I have no idea. Like, and so finally we're doing this, and I'm like, let me just read the synopsis, because like, I clearly need to read the synopsis to know what's going on. And I read it and I'm like, okay, now I get why I didn't understand anything. It's like 6 different stories happening, like simultaneously, right on top of each other. And that's all in just the first act. So like, Valjean is released from prison after 19 years for stealing a loaf of bread, which is insane. But like,
you got to remember that this is 18th century France.
18th century France, where their rules are just crazy. Javert is a very meticulous, lawman, and doesn't believe that anyone who commits a crime is an innocent person, that they're all just bound to be criminals. Valjean meets a bishop, I think, who offers him kindness and shelter when he can't get a job because of his yellow paper, his yellow ticket that says
Because he's on parole.
Yeah, so he offers him kindness. He doesn't know how to accept it. He steals from him when he gets caught, and they bring him back. The bishop covers for him. Basically, is like, no, he's good. I gave
them to him. Yeah,
and so he decides, okay, I'm gonna change my life. He changes his identity.
He runs away from his parole.
Yeah, he runs away from his parole. He changes his identity, becomes a mayor, and that's cool. Like, I think he owns like a factory or something. All of that's cool. And then all of a sudden, there's another story that gets brought up of Fantine.
And still I dream he'll come to me, that we will live the years together. There are dreams that cannot be, and there are storms we cannot weather.
Who is this young girl who works in the factory, has a young child and is trying to take care of that child, and for whatever reason, coworkers hate her for this.
It's because it was out of wedlock.
Yeah, okay. Like,
at least that's my understanding, is that she is a young woman who isn't married but has a kid and isn't directly taking care of the kid herself, because she's not Cosette is not in her direct care.
Because she has to work.
Yeah.
So they hate her for that. End up getting her fired. Her daughter Cosette is living with these rapacious criminals named the Thénardiers.
Rapacious?
That's
a word.
Yeah, I hated these motherfuckers the whole time.
No, that's so fair. You're supposed to.
And so, she loses her job. She can't take care of Cosette. These criminals basically are holding her ransom, and she becomes desperate, and she ends up, selling her hair, selling her necklace, selling herself. She becomes ill, obviously, and and she's on her deathbed, and she crosses paths with Valjean again, who vows to take care of her daughter. Cool, except that Javert is still looking for Valjean after he,
and as soon as this lady dies, Javert is like, and they have a fight. Valjean knocks him out. He runs away. He runs away to get Cosette, and then there's a time skip.
Yeah, and they find some guy who Javert says sort of looks like Valjean. He wants to, put him in prison. Valjean, knowing what prison is like, nah, I'm not letting that happen. Goes and confesses, and he's like, all right, you can take me, but you got to let me get this girl.
Yeah, give me 3 days to take care of all my business, and then go ahead, do what you need.
Right, and he's like, whatever. He does that, gets her from the Thénardiers, who have one of the greatest songs in the show. Like, despite how much I hate these bastards, they have a great song.
They got good songs.
Yeah. He gets Cosette, and he says, screw that, I ain't going. And so, and then I think there's another time and then from there
no. Yeah, we meet
meet the kids who are staging a revolution.
Yeah,
because some guy, I guess, who is a very popular lawman, is dying, and they're like, we gotta
do it now.
Yeah, we gotta stage a revolution so that they want to get the French people to fight with them so that they overwhelm the army and bring freedom back to France. And
we meet Marius. Marius.
We meet Marius. These names are impossible.
They're French. They're French. You have to remember that this is a French opera.
Very, very French. But
It is
like,
a French opera that was then turned into an American musical. Like,
oh, yeah. So you got Marius, you got Eponine. I think
yeah,
that's
Eponine.
it. Eponine. You got
Which Eponine was functionally Cosette's sister. Like, they grew up together with the
Right, right.
theaters before, until obviously Valjean took away Cosette.
Yeah. But then you got an Ross and Joel Ross, whatever
There's
that is.
all of the guys in the
Archie.
revolution have names, but the main ones that are important are Marius, Eponine, and yeah, I think Honoris.
Yeah. So anyway, they're planning.
Oh, and Gavroche.
Gavroche. That's how you
Yes.
pronounce it.
Gavroche.
Yeah. They're staging the protests. Eponine apparently is deeply in love with Marius, but
Marius don't care.
Marius is not interested. Marius meets Cosette, and they instantly fall in love. So Eponine is like devastated.
Mm-hmm.
And like, mind you, we are still in Act 1.
Yes.
We are still in Act 1.
We are still in Act 1.
So, like, we've come across now, I think 8, 9 different characters with their own different stories. So we got Valjean, Javert, Fantine, Cosette, Eponine, Marius, Gavroche, like all of this in the first is too much. Like, and they all have their own different stories and they're piling on top of each other. And I'm just like, okay. It's a lot.
Yeah, they decide to stage a revolution, and as they're doing that, Marius and Eponine go find Cosette, and everything, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're about to stage a revolution." They tell her what's going on and everything, and and because of that, Valjean's like, "Oh shit, we have to go." Like, that's bad. Like, that's good. Like, he's in support of the revolution, but he's like, we need to leave.
Yeah,
that, like,
because it's going to get bad.
It's going to get bad, and I want to still continue to care for essentially his daughter at this point.
Right.
So he plans to leave like the day after next or whatever. And now this all happens within the rest of the plot outside of like the very end happens all within the course of like a day. But yeah, they do the revolution. It starts out pretty well and everything, you know. We're in Act 2 now. We are in Act 2. We've made it to Act 2. They do their revolution, or they start the revolution. They make this barricade and everything, which the barricade, from a set design standpoint,
lit.
Good shit. Yeah. Good shit. But they make this barricade and everything, and Cosette decides to sneak in and dress as like a man, and Marius is like, "What the fuck are you doing? Go away." And she's like, "I want to fight with you guys." And Marius is like, fine. Okay, well, first though, can you like go give this letter to Cosette? Yeah. And it's a letter basically.
Eponine. Yeah. That's not. Yeah. Yes. Eponine is dressed as a boy.
Yes. Eponine's dressed as a boy. So he's like, "Can you just give this letter to Cosette? Like, please, then at least so that you're away from here for at least a little bit, because you're worrying me. You're stressing me out. Go away." Right. She sends it over. I don't think Cosette ever gets to see the letter because
I think Valjean,
because Valjean gets it, and Valjean promises Cosette that he'll get it to Cosette, but I don't think he ever actually gets it to Cosette.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's a time for it, because it's like,
so it might be assumed. But anyways, he reads a letter. It's like, oh shit, they're like doing this now. Oh wait, I gotta go help these kids. Like, like that's so sad. I gotta go help these kids. So he goes. In the process of Eponine returning to the barricade, it's nightfall now. Eponine gets hurt and everything and dies.
Mm-hmm.
She rip girl.
Yeah.
They continue with the fight and everything. During this also, Javert infiltrates the barricade. And it's like, oh, I'm one of you guys. Trust me, I can get in and get you guys information about like what's going on and stuff. Obviously lying. Anyways, Valjean comes, and then Javert also comes back from his infiltration, and Gavroche is like, I know who you are. Gavroche, by the way, is a 12-year-old child. Like, I mean, they're all children outside of like Valjean and Javert. Like, they are all children, but like Gavroche is like a child.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here. So they tie him up and everything, and Valjean's like, here, I'll deal with him, you know, because Valjean proves his worth because he's dressed in like the army uniform or whatever, but he proves his worth by like actually like being really helpful, and like I think he saves Enros.
Yeah,
He saves
Enros or
yeah,
one of them.
He saves one of them because someone comes and tries to snipe him from behind.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, okay, we respect you. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Where's Javert? And he, out of the kindness of his heart, frees Javert, even though Javert's like, why don't you just kill me?
Mm.
And Valjean's like, he's like, I'm not that type of guy. The fuck? Why would I do that? I have a revolution to deal with. Like, I don't really care about. I don't care about this weird rivalry, like
that you have,
this one-sided beef you have with me right now. Because it's like, truly one-sided. Like Valjean, no, outside of like after that, like Act 1 song that he has where he changes his life and everything, he's like, I do not care about this man.
It's like the definition of somebody being like obsessed with you, like, man, calm
like
down.
He's still running away from him because he like is continuing to ruin his life and all that fun jazz, but like he does not care.
Right. It's like, dude, I'm busy. Like I got so many other things.
I got a revolution to take care of. I got kids. Like I don't care right now. Go away. Yeah. So so they fight. Anyway, so he runs off and then they continue the fight. And this is when essentially everybody dies because Gavroche goes to try and get bullets out from past the barricade and the army shoots him up. And then, so that's sad. Rip child. Rip child. And then everybody else essentially dies as the sun dawn breaks because the French people aren't joining.
Yeah.
So they all die except for Valjean and Marius, but Marius is unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
So Valjean takes him, runs away. They come across the Thénardiers again, who steals from Marius.
Horrible people.
Horrible people. And they continue running, and they run into Javert again, and Valjean's like, bro, I don't know what you... Go away.
He's like, it's so funny because he's like, I got you now. He's like, dude, he's dying. I am busy. I have other
this man is dying. Can I at least save this guy before you decide to start this shit up? And so he lets them go, and Javert's like, oh my god. Yeah. This man has been living rent-free in my head all these years.
He's probably the most interesting character at the same time being like the most like pathetic. He's madly obsessed with Valjean, and he believes like the law is absolute, the law makes no mistakes, and like, you know, anyone who breaks the law is a permanent criminal, and he has a certain set of like beliefs, and like Valjean keeps like breaking each one of them down.
If I live in the debt of a thief, damned if I yield at the end of the chase. I am the law, and the law is not mocked. I'll spit his pity right back in his face. There is nothing on earth that we share. It is either Valjean or Javert.
And once he like lets them go, he has this like Zuko-esque type like breakdown about it because he did a good thing, and it's so bad that he kills himself. He jumps off of the bridge over the Sin and
Yeah.
kills himself because he's like, I did a good thing, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I
It's
can't live.
It's basically like, you know how like when people are like really wrapped up in their worldview, and all of a sudden like it breaks through, like your worldview is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like what you believe is not real. Like he basically has to reconcile with everything he's done, and he's like, I can't deal with that.
Yeah,
And
so
he's
he
like,
kills himself.
screw it. Like
Yeah.
like I said, he's very
he-
the most interesting
Very
character.
interesting character, but
But
like,
also
holy
the
shit, that's
saddest.
so sad. It's
Like,
funny.
it's sad as hell.
Yeah. Anyways, Valjean saves Marius and everything, and Marius and Cosette end up like being together. And it results in like a really sweet song because Marius is like, oh my god, I see dead people, and all that fun jazz. But anyways, they go off and get married, but before they do, Valjean's like, here's the secret I have about Cosette, like, you cannot tell her, and because of that I have to leave, like, go enjoy yourselves, I need to go,
Right.
peace. They find him right as he's about to like die on their I think it's on their wedding day, like they leave their wedding, something like that. They leave and then, you know, go, and they're like, oh my god, he's dying, and he writes a letter basically explaining all of his like sins and all that fun jazz, and then he dies, and
as he's you know dying, he sees Fantine and Eponine and all the kids who you know fought the revolution as he goes into the light.
And how they figure out that Marius figures out that Valjean's the one who saved him, because he was unconscious that entire time, so he just kind of sort of showed, like, the next time from the Bear Gate, the next conscious moment he has is when he's like awake at Valjean's house, but he doesn't know that it's Valjean that saved him. He finds out because the Thénardiers crash their wedding and give him a ring that he had during the revolution and everything, and he's like, oh shit, it was Marius, it was him that saved me, so they run off to go see him off to his death. But yeah, that's it.
Like, it's a beautiful song too at the end. I really yeah, that's a really, really good song. One thing that I kind of noticed, because I listened to the same one I think you did, the 1985 London.
No, it was like a 10th anniversary.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. But like, I don't know if it changed, but like in the one I listened to, like the 85 London version, a lot of the songs, not necessarily like that their lyrics or anything were similar, but like the bass structure of the song, very, very similar. Like, to the point where like you were like, it looks like they took just the bass, like, hey, I like these notes in this you know set and in this structure, and we're just gonna input new lyrics like 4 or 5 songs, like that's really what I was hearing, because I was like, why do so many of these songs sound very similar?
That's part of, because of the fact that it was originally an opera, and all that fun jazz. So because of that, they have to like, they don't have to follow obviously the constraints of like opera music and everything, but because of the fact that they decided to have it be like an operette essentially, where like there is no break for the actors and all that fun jazz, they are singing the entire time.
Had you been there today, you might also have known How your world may be changed in just one burst of light, and what was right seems wrong, and what was wrong seems right. Red, I feel my soul on fire. Black, my world if she's not there. Red is the color of desire. Black is the color of despair.
Yeah.
And everything, and it's a lot of music
Yeah.
to get through.
I guess making the easiest thing is to make a lot of the songs similar.
Yeah,
So that,
and for that, and for flow reasons, because I feel
Right.
like if they, especially because this is an older thing, so like things like Hamilton and Hadestown and things like musicals like that, where they're also sung through entirely.
Mhm.
Those didn't exist back then, so they
Mhm.
were trying to do their best, was trying to make something new, essentially.
Mhm.
So that's why I think so.
Yeah.
That's why I think they
Um,
did that. But I don't know. I like this musical. I think that it's pretty good shit.
yeah. Like, so I'll say, like, before I didn't understand how it became so celebrated because I was like, it just seems
Mhm.
very dry. There's so many plot lines on top of each other. There's just no space.
Yeah.
But like sitting with it, I was like, you know what? I get it. Like, I'm like,
Yeah,
I
like
get it. It does work. I mean, again,
it's a lot.
I think that structure of having so many stories sort of overlap and like literally
Mhm.
start and finish within like the same act is like a lot. Like it really
Yeah,
is a lot.
it's a lot.
But
And I think this
I
is
think,
something that you'd have to like take a few listens to like really get and
yeah.
everything. But like
But it comes out in the
it
end
comes
like
together and like it's good shit.
it's good shit. Yeah.
It's good shit.
At the end of the day, it does come out on the other end and you're like, okay, I see it. I fucks with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, cause like by the end, I was like soaring. I was like,
Mhm.
this is
Yeah, like I was
not
getting
like
a
you
little choked up
sneaky
at the
bitch.
end.
You sneaky
Yeah.
bitch. You got me right here. How did you do that?
Yeah. How'd you do
Okay.
that? Yeah.
Like,
But yeah, like you said, like Javert is an interesting character. Javert and Valjean are such interesting foils for each other.
yeah.
They're so fun to watch, especially because as I was like reading, I had to like look at the lyrics as I was watching the side tutorial for it and everything, and so there was like a few little notes whenever I would like look at the lyrics and stuff for these songs, and they were like, oh yeah, Stars like had to like force its way in because they were like, oh, I don't know if we can make it in, like fit it in with the time and everything, da 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 da. And like the actor was like, no, no, no.
Yeah.
Javert's character needs
Needs that
this
song.
song.
Yeah.
You cannot get rid of it. This is
Yeah.
necessary.
Mhm.
And because of that, and like because of that, Javert's death, and then the song that changes Valjean's like headspace and everything at the beginning, like they reflect each other and it's just there's a lot of cool things going on with this musical. I
Yeah.
like it.
I like it
I
too.
like it.
I can't say yet that I'm like in love with it, but
No,
I like
but
it. I like it a good deal.
I
And yeah,
would see how it survived for so long
yeah,
and
100%.
everything. Yeah.
100%.
And the
Uh
actors and actresses,
yeah, like
y'all are so talented.
a lot of Valjean songs, Javert songs, Fantine songs, like you got to be good. And yeah,
Yeah.
these cats are good. Like
They did their thing.
yeah. So I dug the hell out of this.
Mm-hmm.
Best of luck to you because I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but what's your top 5 on this one?
Oh Lord.
Yeah, this is a rough one.
Well, I mean, do you hear the people sing? Obviously.
It does go hard. It does go
Duh.
hard.
Oh God.
Mm.
Oh, I have to pick. Bad. That's
Yeah.
bad. Javert Suicide, actually.
Yeah.
That's a good that's a good one. I have to pick my favorite child. um Now I'm listening to it and I'm remembering it. Castle on a Cloud. That's real
Ooh,
sweet.
yeah, that's a good one.
Very real sweet song. Stars.
Yeah.
Duh. Um uh What Have I Done? That's the yeah. Um yeah. Dog
Dude,
Eats Dog. Like
it's so many.
there's so
It's
many empty
it's
chairs and
really so
empty
many.
tables.
Dude, like,
I just oh my god, there's so many.
yeah,
Oh my god, there's so many. I think that
there's
was 5.
yeah,
That's so many. There's so many.
it's a lot of bangers.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm with you with empty chairs and empty tables. I fuck with it so hard. I love
Yeah.
that. Yeah, Javert Suicide goes hard.
Mhm.
Uh, I've already said how I love the finale. The finale just
Yeah.
hits.
Mhm.
Um, One Day More. There's no way I can not have One
Yeah.
Day More here.
Yeah.
And like, dude, there's so many others. Like, Masters of the House is great.
Mhm.
I really love I Dreamed a Dream.
Yeah.
It's a banger. Uh, Little Falling Rain goes hard. Like,
Mhm.
Bring Him Home goes. Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Just any of those. Like
Mhm.
I'm cheating. Screw it. Any
Yeah.
like yeah, it's a banger. Bang.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm very surprised because, like I said, I was so like indifferent to this musical
Mhm.
for a long time,
Yeah.
and like now I'm like, oh, there it is. Like
Mhm.
I get it, I see
I
it,
get it. I
and
get
and
it.
and I mess with it. I mess with it tough.
Yeah, like the
Um,
music in here, the actors, the stage direction and all that fun jazz.
dude, the
Like we said,
staging,
the
dude,
barricade, whenever they make the barricade, like
it's stupid good, man. Like
such a good barricade and all
yeah,
that fun jazz. Like
I
it
was,
just
yeah, I'm
yeah.
a fan. I'm a fan.
Yeah.
This
Mhm.
this worked out pretty
Yeah.
remarkably well.
Yeah.
So okay, final
Yeah.
grade.
Final
What are you
grade,
giving?
giving it an A.
I'm right there with you. I'm gonna write an A.
Yep.
For Les Miserables. That
Mhm.
yeah, like I said,
Yeah.
started in a place where I was like, like,
Mhm.
but now I'm like, yeah, that's alright.
Yeah.
So A's across the board for Les Mis. I don't know. I don't know how you other theater kids feel about Les Mis. Maybe you're sick of it. Maybe
Maybe.
you're just like, look, it's been around too long. I hate it.
Mhm.
Like, get rid of it. But us adjacent ones,
Yeah.
we
We
still
we
gotta fuck with
fans.
it.
We
Like
fans. We like it.
still gotta fuck with it.
Mhm.
We'll see after we see the movie. Maybe that'll change our.
Yeah.
But what, pray tell, do we have coming next?
We have the final 2 of our L's. We had a very small L section as well.
Okay.
Little Shop of Horrors
Oh.
and The Little Woman.
Oh. They
Mhm.
made a Little Women musical?
They did apparently.
Oh man, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be scary.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm actually super excited for this because one, I love Little Shop of Horrors. I love the movie Little Women. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about the musical, but
All
yeah.
right.
We shall see. All right, we're gonna get up out of here, guys. I've been Phoenix Clouden.
I've been Lazuli.
We have been your adjacent theater kids. We will see you guys next week or sometime
Yeah.
around there. Yeah, whatever.
Sometime.
We out of here, guys.
Bye.
Peace.